But we've got a couple of seconds to go for the market open. Let's just quickly look at that, and then we'll look at the stocks, etc. We're starting about, what, a 0.25%, less than a 0.25% lower, 25,020 on the Nifty. The Bank Nifty is down about a 0.25%, 51,787. Sensex is down about a quarter. The mid-cap index is down about a 0.25%. So uniform 0.2% cut across the board on all indices. And of course, you've got about 20 stocks higher and about 30 lower. That's the indication as far as the Nifty heat map is concerned. Advanced decline early, but it's almost 1:1. A little more than advances as compared to declines at this point in time. So actually even lesser, higher right now on the Nifty heat map, as you can see. 45 points lower. It's a flat to slightly sideways open, 25,015. Surabhi.
BSE is actually reacting to this note. It's down about 3.5%. The Jefferies note that's calling for 3,500 on the stock. The stock's already at 4,500. That's been the nature of the run. But anyway, to talk about the large cap screen, HDFC Life is trying to recover from the blows yesterday. It's up about 1%. SBI Life as well. Some reassurance that's come in from the management in terms of growth. That seems to be working for the counters. Bajaj Finserv is also on the upside, about 0.5%. But the market overall is subdued, about 43 points lower on the Nifty. The Bank Nifty is losing about 90 points right now. Let's look at the losing side of the screen then. M&M, TCS, IndusInd Bank, Apollo Hospitals, Infosys. It's really cutting across sectoral lines. Not very clear sector trends. But some of the heavyweights which are down include ITC, ICICI Bank, Lever is on the lower side. TCS is losing ground, 1%. So it's sort of a slightly weak morning, pretty much across the board, so to speak. Most of IT is on the downside. FMCG is not finding much headway, and banks are somewhere in the middle. Look at HDFC Bank. It's up about 0.2%, offsetting the negativity from ICICI Bank. So that's really where it is. But life insurance and insurance in general is definitely an area in focus. A lot of those stocks, Bajaj Finserv, Finance, they're all up and about. There's also Shriram Finance, by the way. So insurance, NBFCs, that's the favorable color. And BPCL is doing its thing again, 1.5% up on BPCL. Even the other oil marketing companies, for obvious reasons. HPCL is up about 2.5%. IOC is up about 1%. So the whole move on oil marketing companies, thanks to the collapse in oil prices, that's a very clear trend that stands out this morning. Nigel.
Well, the stock of the morning is Rallis, actually. The revenue grew by close to 11%. The EBITDA is up 24%. And just take a look at that stock. It's flying away as we speak. It's up close to 9%. After a while, I've seen Rallis rallying in this sort of a manner. So big move is what we're seeing out there. The other stock that's doing well is Ashoka Buildcon. They've got an LOA for a project of around 1,126 crores from BMC. So that's doing very well today. A couple of other notable movers include GR Infra. They have got an LOA for around 1,800 crores from the Maharashtra State Road Development Corporation. So good move is what we're seeing on that one as well. And let's pull up Godrej Properties. Some of these stocks have been doing very well in the last few days. They've emerged as the highest bidder for 3 adjoining plots in MMR. The revenue potential, they said, is close to around 3,500 crores. I think we should just get the right stocks up for you on the screen. Godrej Properties is what we're talking about. GR Infra is the other one that we spotted. And Rallis as well. That's the other stock that we were looking at. So good moves on a whole host of these names. For the time being, back on Maharashtra as well on a very low base. Well, that one as well has, is up close to around 2%. The ones that are losing out, as should be mentioned, BSE now pulled back close to 4%. Angel One was flying away yesterday. It's cooled off close to 1.5%. We'll have the management in a short while from now. But a good, decent looking screen. HDFC AMC is reacting favorably to its numbers. So big move is what we're seeing out there. And HDFC Life, I think, the initial tick was green on that one as well. So yesterday's downtick actually has got bought into today. Most of the street liked what the management had to say. HDFC Life is the one we're talking about.
All right. Let's have the stock up for a quick bit. Yeah, 0.75% higher on HDFC Life right now. 36 points lower on the Nifty. We're at about 25,020 at this stage. Just a few other names. Angel One, which went up 14% by far. Actually, maybe it was more. Is by far the biggest gainer. It's done about 1.5%, just in profit booking. All the other brokers also were rallying, right? So Motilal was up 10% yesterday. It's down 1.5%. And maybe we should also just look at JM Financial, which was the other big mover yesterday on the broking side, capital market plays. Let's see how that is doing. It's up another 3%. So no problems there. KEI, who we spoke with, I think Nigel mentioned, is down about 4%. And Cochin Shipyard is down about 3% as well. So this is broadly how we are starting the day. CDSL is up another 3%. Has been a fantastic last few sessions. HDFC AMC reported numbers in the last hour of trade yesterday, 4% on this one. HDFC AMC has got the second largest volumes on the NSE. And we were talking about oil marketing companies, right? So HP is up another 3% after yesterday's 4% pop. And it's never alone, so you should look at IOC and BP as well and see if there is some action there. Sterling Wilson Solar was up 5%. There was a call yesterday and we highlighted some of the takeaways from that call. It's up another 3% this morning. Stocks, of course, had fallen from 800 levels to about 550, which was the recent low. Stocks back at about 600 now.